slept the whole night through. That's a little hair right here. Good morning to you. All right, guys. How is everybody today? Angeline, good morning. Webb, good morning, darling. Mom, hello. Will I have a good week? Miss Angeline, will I have a good week? Miss Angeline, good morning. Will I have a good week? Success is yours. Reconciliation. Choose wisely. You're gonna have to make it a choice. Make it a choice. You're gonna have to make it a choice. You're gonna have to make a choice sooner rather than later. Opportunities arising. Yeah, something good is coming this week. Something good. You are on track. Yes to your question, love bug. First card I pulled. Success to your question. Yes. Love that for you. Jeff, good morning. My love, does a bass love me? Does a bass love me? Guys, good morning. Come on in. Does a bass love me? Yes to your question, love. Love is difficult. I have 3 hearts on the table. Yes. Also, we'll see Coach Friday. Yeah, reconciliation was on the table too, which specifically refers to love. So let me know. We're invested in Coach, girl. You already know you have to report back. I don't have to say this. Miss Lourdes, good morning. Did Carlos get my texts? Miss Lourdes, has Carlos got my texts? Miss Lourdes. He has, but he's not looking at. Yes, he has. He's choosing not to respond. Sherry, good morning, love bug. Thank you so much for joining the team, girl. You already know. I appreciate you. Miss Sarah, will Jesse reach out again? Sarah, will Jesse reach out again? Guys, good morning. Come on in. Catherine for the team. Thank you. Miss Lourdes. Where did you go? Man, this is going by quick. Did I answer you, Miss Lourdes? Yes, he got his text messages. He wasn't answering. What was the second question? Damn, I missed the damn question. It's too early to be missing questions, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, he got them. He's not answering. I don't know if I answered that already. This is what happens. I do not always remember my answers. Daisy, is Raymond Plant? That just goes to show it's the cards answering, not me. I don't remember. Sometimes I do, sometimes I do not. Miss Daisy, is Ramon planning on reaching out soon? Miss Daisy, is Ramon planning on reaching out soon? He does want to build a strong foundation, but there's a bit of unexpectedness. He will reach yes to that. Yes, he will. Christy, thank you so much for the team. Heart, love bug, I see you. But he will. He's stubborn, is what I'm trying to spit out. He's stubborn, so he's got his heels in the stand, but he doesn't want to let you go. So yes, he will be reaching out sooner rather than later because he's afraid of losing you. Miss Lena, will communication with Gary improve today? Miss Lena, will communication with Gary improve today? I don't know if it's gonna I don't know if it's gonna improve necessarily, but there's a lot that you guys need to talk about. I don't necessarily know if you guys are gonna talk more kindly to each other, but definitely communication needs to be had. For sure. You guys gotta work on some things. So is it gonna get better? If you guys show up more kindly towards each other, but conversations will definitely be had. It needs to be had. Caroline, will I make more money? Miss Caroline, will I make more money? Will I make more money? If you start looking for a new job, I see 2 people coming together. Manifestation is on the table. Temporary struggles are on the table for right now. Start looking for a new job, and I think you'll be making more money, yes. Miss Cindy, does Sherwin have a future together? Miss Cindy, does Sherwin and I have a future together? Guys, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen for me, por favor. Sherwin's a bit manipulative, but I want to say that it's kind of like, you guys do have a future together, yes, but make sure that it's for all the right reasons and not the wrong reasons. Make sure he stays for the right reasons. Make sure that you stay for the right reasons. Trish. Miss Trish. Will Kaylin and I reconcile? I'm manifesting. Will we reconcile soon? I'm manifesting. Will we reconcile soon? I am manifesting. There's other opportunities, but yes, I do think other reconciliation is on the table. Two people coming together, but right now, I don't think he's looking in your direction. Open up lines of communication if necessary. Amber, is Anthony sad because I ended our relationship? Amber, is Anthony sad because I ended the relationship? No, he isn't. Because the relationship is ended, I don't think that he's in a good space. However, I do think that the balance has been brought back. So is he upset that it's over? No, I think he might. I think both of you guys might have found some peace within the quiet of not being in the relationship. Shauna, will I get a new job soon? Miss Shauna, will I get a new job soon? Glow, I appreciate you, love bug. Girl, I'm in some workout here. Are you kidding? Girl, it's gonna be a little while before you get a new job. I do see a new job coming. Freedom, openness, empowerment, releasing negative energy. If the job that you have right now is not very conducive to you, I do see something better coming. It's not going to be soon. I think you're gonna have to wait at least 3 months, give or take. All right. Lashandra, is Troy cheating? Miss Lashandra, is Troy cheating? Is Troy cheating? Miss Lashandra, is Troy cheating? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen for me. Share the live, share the live. I don't necessarily think he's cheating on you, but I definitely think that he is in his selfish era. I do see selfishness, being very reserved, not communicating, almost like he's hiding something. I think he's almost damn near going through a midlife crisis, if that's a thing anymore. I don't necessarily think it is, but he's trying to find himself. So if he's withdrawn, it's just because he's into himself, trying to figure out what he wants to do next. I do not think that he is cheating. All right, I don't think that he's cheating. Nope. I just think that he needs to figure out what he needs to figure out. And sometimes it is easier for us to do that alone. But I don't think that he's out in the streets. All right. Will Rick contact me soon? Will Rick contact me soon? Guys, the list is open. Yes, Rick is going to contact you soon. Fast moving energy on both planes. Yes, ma'am. Actions and words. I think he's also thinking about you and planning to reach out. Miss Riley, did Christian read my texts? Miss Riley, did Christian read my texts? Guys, good morning. The list is open. Jump out of the live. Go to the link in the bio. And that is how you will get on the list if you're interested. Otherwise, drop your yes or no's for me, please. I appreciate you. Did he receive your texts? I don't think he did, actually. I don't know if you're blocked or what, but I don't think that he saw what you sent, or at least he hasn't looked at them yet. I'm going to say no to that. Will Ricky call me before Valentine's Day? Will Ricky call me before Valentine's Day? I don't know who asked that. Sorry, guys, I lost the number. Will Ricky call before Valentine's Day? Yes, you will hear from him before Valentine's Day. Now, are you going to hear what you want to hear? Possibly not. It might make you feel a little bit trapped and stuck, but you are going to hear from him. Crystal, is Jose missing me? Miss Crystal, is Jose missing me? Is Jose missing me, Miss Crystal? Guys, good morning, good morning. He is missing you, yes. Yeah, he does miss you. Yes to that. He feels some kind of way without you. Now, are you guys great together? But he does miss you when you're not around. Will Lawrence, Miss Chick 15, thank you so much for joining the team. I appreciate you. This is for Nishan. Will Lawrence reach out to me? Will Lawrence reach out to me? Will Lawrence reach out? Yes. Yeah, he's going to reach out, but yeah, he will. He will. Arlene, Justin misses me. Arlene, does Justin miss me? Miss Arlene, does Justin miss me? He does, yes. He misses the, you guys did something together. You guys, and not that. You guys, like, experienced something together, whether in a group together, a team together, like, something, you did it as a group. And I want to say that, yes, he misses the friendship aspect of it as well. Jenna, so it's deeper than just, like, I think it goes deeper than just she's gone. Jennifer, will work take my parking spot? Will work take away my parking spot? When they start taking away stuff, friend, that's never good. I'll say, well, the parking spot, girl, but if you got one and they take it away, that means something. I think things are good. If work is somewhere positive, if work is something positive and like the parking spot's a reward or something, I do think that things are going to shift negatively. Rumors, gossip, emotional immaturity. I think somebody might be messing with you at work. So It might be deeper than, again, just the parking spot. Miss Christie, sweetheart, this is your general, guys. We got a general mini. General mini. Yes, ma'am. Miss Christie, this one is for you. Good morning, you guys. Come on in, tap the screen, share the live for me, por favor. I appreciate you guys. The list is open. Otherwise, drop your free yes or no's. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Tuesday morning. All right, Miss Christie, for your general. Here we go, love bug. Girl, I need you to settle down just a little bit. I know. You are on the ropes. I know you're on the ropes. I know you are, as far as a lot of things with you. However, I need you to detach from the worry and the angst, all right? Things are going to be changing rapidly. Things are coming. Abundance, nurturing, feminine energy. Everything that we've kind of been... Also, I have a free... Girl, give your question. Why didn't you put your question in here, silly girl? Yes. Ask the question. It's a mini reading for a question. What you got? Because I'm sure your question is going to flesh out somewhere in this reading. What's your question? And I do see new money coming in, by the way. I'll pull for that. That's a whole different type of question. But I don't see any of that, and I have never seen any of that around you at all. I'll pull on that. I don't think so. Girl, I've been pulling for you for almost a year. I've never once felt bad juju on you. But we'll see, because I keep saying that you're going to get money, and we've yet to land a job. Every pulling I do for you is a positive pulling. I very rarely have like, girl, oh my God, what's wrong with you? And if it is, it's usually on an emotional, not on a financial. So I'll pull for you on that. But again, like I always say, calm down, because I do see money coming. I always see money coming in for you. Again, very rarely have a bad read. Conflicts as far as love, girl, I said stay single for a minute. That's stuff that we already know. Building strong foundations, you will be successful. Handle your conflicts fast. Everything else is kind of coming in the right direction, money-wise, because of the jobs that you've been applying to. I've been saying things are going to be changing sooner rather than later. Girl, that's been a minute. I don't see you not getting a job, though, so I don't want you to worry. Like, it's coming. You're putting in the work. Now let me see about this juju situation that you got going on. I'm actually going to use these cards. Who is this girl to you? She's a friend, but is she a ex-girlfriend, or like who is she to you, Christy? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen, share the live for me, please. Okay, all right. Chrissy, did you cheat on her? 2 questions. If yes, you cheated on her, what is her zodiac sign? If you did not cheat on her, then don't worry about it. If you cheated on her, what is her zodiac sign? No, she thought you did. What's her zodiac sign? She might be speaking ill of you. I'm not going to say she's not strong enough to do that to you, but she might still be speaking ill. So when I say like magic is just someone, that energy, that bad energy, girl, she does not like you. She thinks that you messed up her whole life. She thinks that you cheated. She thinks you were in the streets, that you were not the best to her. So if anybody is doing anything, it's her. She has not let go of the past. And that's why I was like, what did you do to her? If you didn't do anything to her, her idea of what you did is pretty fucked up. So is she? It's a very, very good possibility, yes. Do some cleansing work, do some protection work, whatever you need to do. But she doesn't like you. So if she's somebody that can throw at you, then yeah, I would watch yourself in this very specific situation. You know, I don't go too woo-woo with that, but yes, ma'am. I would do what you would, whatever you would do, whoever you follow. Just protect yourself, okay? I don't want to get all light a candle, girl, and do that. No. If you pray, pray. If you wear a cross, wear a cross. Do whatever you need to do. But I would cleanse energy, okay? Whatever that looks like for you. May not actually be spell work. Some people can just, that's what I'm saying. Nika, exactly. So Nika's saying it may not even be actual spell work. Some people can just send negative energy with just words. And that's kind of like if you just speak ill, sometimes that's enough. And that's why you just need to protect your space and do some cleansing. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, Nika, exactly. All right, Miss Jessica, this is for you. Jessica and Steven, after reconciliation after this month. He said he will come by and still talk to me. I'm just having some anxiety. Oh, after this morning, after this month. Christy, you're more than welcome, sweetheart. Jess and Steven, reconciliation after this morning. He said he will come by and still talk to me. I'm just having some anxiety. All right. All right, Miss Jessica, sweetheart, this one is for you. Is he coming back? Where is Steven at, and is he coming back? I do think he's going to come back and talk to you. Long-term, lack of long-term vision. Is he going to come back and it's going to be reconciliation forever and ever and ever? I don't think so. There's a bit of confusion around him. I don't think he's quite ready to make that decision. There's still a lot of indecisiveness around him. But the collaboration is there. He's a stubborn individual, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't care. He's trying to juggle two things right now, and it's a little difficult for him. So will he come back? Yes. Will reconciliation be there? Possibly, but he's still not going to show up the way that you need him to. I don't think that he's ready to give what a real relationship would look like. So don't get sidetracked or don't be upset if he can't give you what he can't give you. All right? But I do think he's going to come back to talk. All right, Miss Leslie, sweetheart, this one is for you. Miss Leslie, this one is for you. Will he talk to you today? Yes, 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 yes. He's going to come back and talk to you today. Yes, he'll come back. You guys will have the conversation. Yes. It just may not be everything that you want. But yes, you guys will have the conversation. What is the reason why Julio doesn't want the relationship with me? This one is for Miss Leslie. What is the relationship? What is the reason why Julio does not want the relationship with me? Miss Jessica, you're more than welcome. Leslie, why does he not want the relationship with me? This sounds really silly, but Leslie, are you a good girl? Like, are you like a good girl? And he's kind of not? I want to say you're the good girl. He's kind of the bad boy archetypes here. Is that accurate? Yes. I'm good. Yes. Okay. He does not think that he deserves you. I don't think that he thinks that he's emotionally mature enough for you, so he's choosing not to ruin you. And I say that he's a shithead, but he's a good guy. And because he is a good guy, he knows that he does not want to ruin you. He's afraid of fear and change. He sees that you are, he sees the light in you, and he does not necessarily want to tamp that light down. If he's telling you he doesn't want to be with you, the reason is he doesn't want to ruin you as a person. He likes you probably more than you think he does, since he doesn't want to be with you, but he respects you enough not to screw around on you, do you dirty, do you wrong. And so he's chosen just to step away on purpose and maybe start something new. But this isn't even starting something new with somebody else. This is just living, right? Just going off on his own. I don't think he's off with anybody else like that. But I do think that he does not want to ruin you. That's the only way that I can say it with it making sense. All right. Yeah. Postpones, delay. Good news, love, and postpones it. It's because he actually likes you that he's postponing the relationship with you. And now, is he madly in love with you? Or is he going to ask you to marry him when he like gets his shit together? I don't know. But he does respect you enough to not screw you over. And I would take that over anything else any day of the week, to be honest. All right, Miss Christina, sweetheart, this is for you. Will I hear from AJ soon? Miss Christina, will I hear from AJ soon? Miss Christina, will I hear from AJ soon? Will I hear from AJ soon? Yes. Yes, you will. Collaboration is on the table. Lover's card is also on the table. Now, indecisiveness is here, right? I don't think that you and AJ are going to maybe come to an exact agreement when you do hear from him. But yes, you will be hearing from him soon. He'll be, and I want to say he will be reaching out. Guys, if you submitted a payment, this was from 8:15. I'm running about 10 minutes in the rears, all right? This is for Guylan. Sweetheart, this is for you. Why is will Taylor get a hold of me and come back? Will Taylor get a hold of me and come back? Guylan's journey. Will Taylor get a hold of me and come back? Yes. Relationship problems are still on the table, right? I don't think that you guys are like amazing at the moment. However, I do see that you guys are cyclical as far as like, I think you guys come back often. Reliable friend, good luck, but you guys have got to let go of the past so the reconciliation can actually take place. Someone's got to take the lead on this, and I don't know which way this would go as far as who's going to reach out to who. If you want this, go get it, because the more that it gets delayed, the more that you wait and not find yourself within the relationship, the further the relationship is going to get from you. So will he get a hold of me and come back? Now, if you're waiting for Tyler to get a hold of, that might be a little bit of a wait, right? You might be delusional land a little bit. If you want this energy, take lead and go get it. Put the self-doubt down. Kick it out the door. We don't got room for it. Step up. Let go of the past. Reach out. I do think there's a viable energy on this table for you guys to get back together. All right? So will they get a hold of me and come back? I say you get a hold of them if possible. Yes to coming back. Now, if you're like, fuck no, I'm not reaching out first. Excuse me. F no, I'm not reaching out first. Whatever went down, I'm waiting for them to reach out. I do think that reconciliation is still going to be there. But if you want to kick its butt and make it happen quicker, you need to reach out first. All right, Miss Denise, Miss Denise, Miss Denise. Will Pete and I date more? Miss Denise, will Pete and I date more? Guys, good morning, good morning. I appreciate you guys. My list is open. We're just going through the paid questions. Stay with me here. We are going back and forth between paids and yes and no's. All right, you guys? I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Denise, will Pete and I date more? Will Pete and I date more? I'm going to say yes to that. I think Pete is in a place where he's able to date more. There's a bit of fear and anxiety around it, but I'm going to say yes. He enjoys the company that he has with you. I think that he is getting over a heartbreak or kind of releasing himself into some... Yes to your question. I think he's going to be open to dating more, especially this year, this summer. Yes to that. I like Pete's energy. I don't think Pete's a bad guy. Miss Karina, sweetheart, this is for you. Karina, K, is it K.94? K-God94. What will happen with my husband and I in our marriage currently separated? All right, girlfriend. Husband, marriage, currently separated. How long have you guys been separated, and what are your zodiac signs? Karina. How long separated, and what are your zodiac signs? Are we kissing the screens with our fingers? Little taparoos. Little kisses. Since September. You're the Taurus, he's the Scorpio. All right. Since September. Taurus, Scorpio. What's going to happen with the marriage? Because he's a Scorpio, I'm going to venture to say that he probably hasn't talked very much to you. They're not the most communicative of the signs, right? I think that you guys are going to come back. I think this is a cyclical cycle. Up, down, up, down, up, down. He gets in his moods. He throws a tantrum. He probably separates. dare I say, steps out, because sometimes Scorpio men have a different type of attraction. But he's going to come back. He always comes back. You feeling disempowered because you don't have any control over the situation. He usually does what he wants to do when he gets in his moods like this, and you're like, I just got to sit here and fucking wait. I feel like Taurus is like that too. Say less. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I do think that you feel really disempowered in this situation, and in this very specific situation. And from that, the burden is just yours to bear. What is going to happen? I just think that you guys have too much resistance. If you let go of the past and take him back, he'll always come back. It depends on if you want to take him back this time or not. So currently separated, what will happen? If you open up your doors, I think he's going to come back around. All right? If you open up his doors, he'll come back. It depends on how you want to go in the situation. After being separated for this long, do you want your husband just to waltz back in and say, okay, babe, everything's fine? I wouldn't. The fuck was you out there doing since September? Why aren't you home with me? So, open up your doors, he's going to come back. If you do not open up your doors, he's going to stay away. All right? Guys, I appreciate it. Somebody else said something about my hair. I don't even know what the hell's going on with my hair. I'm lucky it's on top of my head right now. Let me not do that because it's all going to fall. This is a balancing act like no one's business. All right, Miss Francesca, sweetheart, this one is for you. Okay, we're not going to read this out loud, but a text message was sent that shouldn't have been sent. And so we're going to see how that affects the other person. Francesca, this is for you, my darling. This is for you. Did you screw it up permanently? No. Does he think something might have been going on because of it? Yes. Does it require clarity and a good explanation of what the fuck happened? Yes. Is he going to be okay? And are you two going to be okay? Yes. You didn't screw it up permanently. It will take a conversation though, for sure, for sure. For sure. Because he's going to be like, why? What do you do? Like, it's lots of questions behind it, but you're going to be fine. You guys will be fine. You guys will be fine. Nisha, 413, sweetheart, this is for you. Hey, man. Shit happens. Shit happens. It's all right. Will Timothy and I be a couple soon? Will Timothy, Nisha, hello, darling. Will Timothy and I be a couple soon? Are we going to be a couple soon, guys? Good morning, good morning. Come on in, come on in. Tap the screen, share the live for me, please. It's going to happen sooner rather than later. There's a lot of energy and passion around the relationship. You guys create good balance. Somebody's more selfish about this, though. Someone's more dependable than the other person. Yes, you guys are going to be a good balance. I think you're going to have to let Timothy lead on this one, and it might take a little bit longer than you want him to. I think if you go and try to grab him, he's going to be like, oh, okay, a little much, a little much. Let him lead the relationship on this, but yes, I do think that you guys will be coming together soon. Miss Ashley, sweetheart, this is for you, Miss Ashley. Will Tyler and I have a conversation to direct our relationship to grow? He's currently close to finishing divorce. We've been talking almost 8 months. He's currently close to finishing the divorce. Will Tyler and I have a conversation to direct our relationship to grow? Nisha. Ooh, Ray, girl. Okay. I got you, Miss Ray. It's good to see you. Oh, but those are sad faces. I don't like sad faces, ma'am. No, no, no. Ray, we've been through too much, girlfriend. We've been through too much to have sad faces. No. Happy Bud. Okay, I'll take Happy Bud. This is for Miss Ashley. Is Tyler controlling? Does Tyler like to control everything? More or less? Try to at least? Who's the controlling one of the relationship? You or him? It's the control. Who likes, maybe him. Someone is trying to make, long story short, will you have a conversation for it to grow? Yes. But I think it's going to be based on someone's emotions, who likes to control the situation, who likes to control the flow of happy, positive. If he's I just feel kind of controlling about, for more emotions, right? He just kind of sits and holds back. Is he going to show up and pour into your cup? Yes. Are you guys going to work towards doing something new? Starting something new? Yes, new beginnings. Is he going to show up for you? Yes, but someone is not opening up because they're so afraid of losing everything. All right, so the conversations will be had, but honest conversations have got to be had. All right, honest conversations have got to be had. Not this controlled, I can't say anything because he's going to hurt my feelings. No, fucking talk about it. It's your husband. You let it go. The house is already a bit upside down. What's going to be worse if you tell the truth about everything and pour love into it? It's just going to open it up for the relationship to grow. All right, so be open, be honest. But yes, I do see a positive change coming, and I do think he'll show up for you. Yes. All right, Mr. Sean, sweetheart, this is for you. Taste the cakes. Ooh, I like it. I like that name. Will I find my person this year? Currently single 4 years. Am I going to find my person this year? Miss Dawn, this one is for you. Am I going to find my person this year, Miss Dawn? Dawn, what's your zodiac sign? Okay. All right. I love my Virgos. I love my Virgos. I love them. Sometimes you guys are not the most emotional creatures. Sometimes you guys are too harsh with it. Too matter of fact. I'm just going to say it because there's no other way to say it. I'm going to say, honey, I think it might be a little bit you, and this needs to be a way more conversation. Shooter, yeah. I think this needs to be a bigger conversation, right? But what I'm getting is that you are closed off, emotional loss, disorganized, unreliable. You get bored easily. Mom, I know you're the best as a mom, but as a partner, sometimes the lovey isn't always there. You guys can be very harsh sometimes, very sharp with your words. And if you're trying to cultivate a relationship, sometimes it might be a little much. Very driven to work, very put my head down, go. Don't make a lot of time for other things. Sometimes that can cause chaos in a relationship, especially if you're trying to cultivate one. So this year, the cards can always be changed, girlfriend. If you want to find your person, I need you to find yourself. Find the woman within you to pull the partner that you're looking for. Stop showing up to do everything. I gotta handle it all. Mom, don't you hate me. I'm telling the truth now, okay? I grew up with you. You were a woman about business. And that's why I had everything that I had. But sometimes, you worked all the time. Shit, you was tired. Shit, I'm tired. What are you talking about? But you know what I'm saying. This is just for my Virgo. I'm just, girl. Mom says, what? This is what's in your cards, my love. All right? So just don't stress over finding love. But I do need you to find yourself. Work on your insecurities. Work on your reliability. Work on not being bored. Working on what you want. I just feel that you feel stuck within yourself. That's all. So, are you going to find love this year? Are you going to be single forever? No, you don't have to be. But I need you to work on yourself before you can open up to anybody coming in, right? Soften a little bit. Everything we just discussed. Okay? Okay. And let's talk about it because I'm going to do it. It's a shameless plug. It's a shameless plug. But I wrote a whole book on how to find our goals, our dreams, how to become ourselves, what our love languages are, how we can do better in relationships, all the things. Wrote a whole book about it. Okay? Elemental Journey to Cohesiveness. If you guys are looking for it, it's on the website or on Amazon. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You got this, girl. You do. Just refocus, that's all. Approach it a bit differently. Come at it maybe from the left instead of the right. You know what I mean? Or from top instead of... You know what I'm trying to say. But you got this. All right. This is for... Oh, my goodness gracious. I'm going to butcher your name. I'm calling you Sal. Salwa? I'm sorry. We don't know. If you don't know, I can't pronounce names. I'm totally illiterate when it comes to names. I don't know why. I'm going to call you Sal. Okay, love? Oh, I did. Salwa? Did I say it right? Okay. I'm an Aries. Okay, you go, girl. Muhammad is Scorpio. Ooh. Would like to know his energy and thoughts towards me. Long distance, not together, but talking. It's just for fun. Or does he have good intentions, romantic feelings towards me? All right. Okay. Okay, okay. The reason I have so... There's certain signs that I know through and through. Why? Because I've grown up with them, lived with them, have had them very near me at some point in my life. That's why some signs I have more of a understanding of than others. My idea of zodiac and why I appreciate it so much is this is my opinion, this is my viewpoint. So please, I don't want to ruffle feathers. I think that by design, we can't all be super unique, right? I think that when creation creates, it has to have somewhat of a template. And I think that the zodiac signs and the traits of the zodiac signs are our initial templates. They're our initial programming. And then all the other uniqueness that's sprinkled in us as our soul, our spirit, are the way that we present in the world. But I do think that a lot of the reasons why we can say a Scorpio is one way and an Aries is one way is because it's God's template to who we are as humans. My opinion. But that's why I like zodiacs and elements and things like that, because it gives us a sense of understanding. I feel that, you know, it's just different. That's why I go hard on my signs. Okay. Enough of my little spiels. Miss India, good morning, good morning. Sweetheart, this is for you. What are his feelings? He's interested. He is interested in you. I think that because of the distance, it could lead to relationship problems. I do see that relationship problems, disconnect, distance might be an issue, like quite literally. But the compassion is there, and the courage and the drive to move forward is there. All right. So I'm going to say not together. It's just fun for now, but his intention's good. For right now, yes. Trust and listen to what he has to say. I don't think he's snowing you. I don't think that he's lying to you. I think he's being very honest and authentic with how he shows up with you. I give this 2 thumbs up, friend. I do not think that he is honest, open, reliable, means well. Now, indecisive, yes. Again, I think that distance might put a little bit of stress on this. But ultimately, love, I say go for it. Yes, yes, and yes. Ancestors are on the table. You're on the right track. Yes, the world is yours. Yes, yes, yes. Yes and yes. Ride the wave. I think he's ready to settle down, or he's looking for something more serious, even though he doesn't say it, he sees that in you. I think the connection that you guys have, like mentally, your mental connection is spot on. All right? Are very intense. All right, Miss Samara, sweetheart. We are kicking butt today, guys. Miss Samara, sweetheart, this one is for you. Are E's feelings growing towards me, and does he see a future? Are E's feelings growing towards me, and does he see a future? Oh, wow. Okay, I thought so. We do connect very well. See? Are E's feelings growing towards me? Are his feelings growing towards me? Yes, they are growing and they are moving kind of fast, but he's still very indecisive about wanting to have a committed long-term situation. I still think that there's a choice that needs to be made. I don't know if he had a bad heartbreak or if he's coming off a bad heartbreak. He's healing from it, right? It is getting better. Freedom, being careful. He's not being as shit. Do I see a future? No. Does he like you right now? Yes. He's very indecisive and he does not know what he wants to do. Let me just spit it out. That's the best way I can say it. All right. His feelings are growing. Yes. Is he going to commit to you in the future? I don't see him doing that, but his feelings are growing. So just, and bad past relationship. Yeah. So he's just kind of in this like limbo situation right now. So don't, if you see good in him, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? I don't think that he is going to like disappear tomorrow. But I don't think that he's going to be the boyfriend that you want tomorrow either, right? So just kind of hold space for him and his healing and all of that. Don't push it. It's not gonna make it work. All right? All right, guys. This is a mini read. Just so you guys know, this reading was submitted at 8:35. I'm running I'm still about 10 minutes in the rears, guys. So we're about 10 minutes out on the reads. Give or take. Miss Carmen, sweetheart, this one is for you. But you guys, just so you know, if you guys paid for your list, you are on the list. I just don't try to rush through things. Everybody gets the same amount of time and energy as every other reading, whether it's free or not, just so you guys know. All right? Hi, darling. Yes, I saw your thing last night, girl. I don't want to tell you where I was. I was in the bed. In the bed. Yes, your classes are going to be successful, love bug. Somebody said they just signed up for classes. It's going to be 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. I don't know why, but that was like a red or green light. Yes, 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 yes. Yesterday marked a year. My husband kicked me and my daughter out of the house. 1 year of separation, so legally I can file for divorce. I did end up changing attorneys. Will my attorney help me with my divorce, or will I have to file myself? Will Greg file first? I have a really bad feeling that this is going to be the never-ending story. Yeah, that part, Jax. Here's the problem, Miss Carmen. Because your husband is who he is, I'm not going to say that they won't fight for you, but I think it's going to be different. This is what I'm going to say. You said, or will I have to file yourself? For whatever reason, I think that the debt that Greg is going to force you to incur to try to sue him to get divorced is going to bankrupt you. That's what I'm worried about. I think that if you file first and you do all of this, he is going to drag this out so long financially that it's not going to be conducive for you to do it. Fragile boundaries. He's going to overwhelm you, overwhelm you, overwhelm you. He's going to manipulate, manipulate, manipulate. I think that if you file, you will put yourself in a bad situation at this moment. He is too stubborn. He's not honest. And I do not think that he is going to make it work for you if you choose to file yourself. He's going to retaliate in ways that are going to be in your pocket. Now, is this lawyer going to help you? I don't know. I don't see him helping you, or her, or whomever. Talk to them, but I see rejection, brutality. I don't think that they're going to show up for you and fight for you the way that you want them to. Now, do you switch your lawyers again? I wouldn't say all that at the moment. But what I am going to say is, just because it's a year as of yesterday, do not jump off a bridge and go file. Talk to your lawyer first, okay? Make sure that financially you're not going to get raked over the coals, because he is going to try to delay, and just make you pay more, pay more, pay more. All right, love bug. Emotionally, I know you're effing done. Get done with it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Financially, I think that he's going to try to screw you even more. So just please at the moment be easy. He knows what the day is. He knows what's coming. Talk to your lawyer about it first. See what they have to say, but I do not think that they're going to fight for you like you want them to. So depending on what they say, it might behoove you to call around for different attorneys, okay? Even though you've, like, it's, at this point, nothing's actually been filed. So the switching aspect of it isn't a big deal. You just want to find somebody who will fight and work for you. You might have to look around. But don't file yourself. At least have a lawyer rep. But he's going to, please just be easy with your money. Because he's going to try to fuck you so bad. Financially. It's like the never-ending story. My God. He's the never-ending story. He's the great nothing. If anybody's seen the never-ending story, he is the great nothing. He just sucks up everything. Yeesh. I don't like him. Sorry. All right. Jax gets it. The great nothing. Atreyu! Atreyu! If you know, you know. All right, Dolores, sweetheart, this one is for you. Should I stay? I'm sorry, I went left. I'm coming right back. Should I stay at my job, knowing the allegations that were made in my, knowing that the allegations that were made were a lie? That part. I love my job. I love the people I work with. I love what I do. Are they trying to push me out? This has really been bothering me. I'm not sleeping or eating. I feel like I've fallen into a depression. Will the harassment continue? Will I be happy? Who's harassing you at your job? Artex. I forgot that name. I forgot that name. Dolores, who's messing with you at the job? User, I got you on the books. Upper management. All right. Okay. Okay. Something took place. You have a bullseye on your back. What happened? Did an account get made, like, lost? Was a complaint made? What happened? What happened? There was something that isolated you from the group. What was that? What was that pivot point that isolated you from the work? Something happened. What happened? Or do you not know? Because I keep pulling total confusion. You don't know. Stop trying to prove yourself. Do you know what happened, or did things just shift and you don't know? You have no idea. Because it's, okay. They are trying to isolate you. I do think that the allegations that were made, I do think someone's trying to isolate you. Someone is trying to get you, again, outside of the group. Disorganized, scattered, careless, and unfocused. I don't think that it's going to stop. Disharmony, displacement, and disconnection. I don't think, unfortunately, that it is going to stop. Now, this does say self-care, leave home, and you will be victorious. I know that you love all the things that you love, but if it's becoming to the point where you are showing up to work and you're depressed to walk in the office, start looking for a new job. I do see you getting one. You have a reliable friend that's there. You have a reliable friend. I'm not going to say that's there. What I am going to say is work on your friendships and networking. Very generous. Act now. Do not be reckless at work, but act now as far as looking for a new job. Because the total confusion and you don't know what's best. You don't know what to fix if they're not telling you what's wrong, especially if it's based on BS. Somebody does have a target on your back. I can't see why. But if you do start looking and networking and doing what you need to do, take the leap. Leave. It's not going to stop. Now, am I telling you, girl, let me fix my whole mouth. Quit your job and careless to the wind. No, I'm not saying any of that. But I don't think it's going to stop. And if you are depressed because of it, it would be in your best interest to possibly start looking for a new job. All right? I'm sure you get what you're picking up what I'm putting down. Start looking. Miss Loretta, are E's feelings for me romantic or platonic? Miss Loretta, are we in love or are we just friends? Yes, it's towards my boss. Yeah, so just, I don't think that energy is going to shift. Move in the shadows, start looking, tidy up a resume, talk to the people that you know, network, call your friends, people that you've worked with before, whatever that looks like for you. But I would start Start making moves. Just little baby moves in the background, little baby steps in the background. What's that gonna hurt nobody? Romantic is there, yes. I think he's recovering from a loss, recovering from, Miss Loretta, this is for you. He's recovering from something. I don't know if it's a true breakup or maybe a financial loss, moving, something like that. But yes, he does see you in a very positive light. New love, relationships. But he's resistant to change because of what he went through. So just, he might show up platonic because he's again resistant to the change. I do think he likes you though. So give him permission, say, hey, I'm here for it too if you like him back, right? Let him know it's okay. It's a flirt or do whatever. But yes, I do think it's more romantic, or at least leaning towards romantic. Curly little lady. Love that name. Kyra, this is for you. We are married to R. We'll call him R. We're married to R. He always starts going cold around November every year and seeking interest in other women as an ego boost or fishing to see if he can still get other women. I have forgiven him more than once and he continues to do the same thing around the same time. Let me guess. Is he a Scorpio? Just an idea. Or a Gemini. I would Scorpio, Libra on this one. Is he ever going to do better for the marriage? Is he going to be faithful and amazingly great husband, or should I leave? What is his zodiac sign? If you say Cancer, I'm going to fall out of my chair. Just as, I'm not going to say just as bad, but almost. Is he an only child? You're Virgo, he's Aries. Oof. Not a great match. Is he an only child? I'm not going to say that it's not a great match, but that you guys are very, like, bad communication. Or should I say very, sometimes it's hard to talk conducively, productively. He's the youngest and was raised as an only child because, okay. He's a spoiled brat is what I'm picking up, and that's why I was asking. So he acts like an only child. His mom gave him everything, and he's fucking spoiled. Yes. Mom, yes. I'm an only child, and I know I'm spoiled. That's why I can see the signs, okay? Now, I don't think I'm a spoiled brat, but I definitely can see an only child when usually... Mama's, yes, exactly. Mama's boy. That's, yes. All of the things. And that's why he acts the way he does. The problem is, friend, every time he walks away, you let him right back in the house. So he's always going to continue to walk away. Why? Because he gets bored and detached. This is his cycle. It's not going to stop. It is a cyclical cycle. He's manipulative. He's severe. He knows exactly what to say, how to say it, when to say it. Let me go. I'm reading this backwards. So let me literally tell you why I don't feel that he's ever going to change. Every time he comes back around, it's the recovery from loss. All right? It's careless. He doesn't care. He does what he wants. He says what he wants. He does what he wants. Fragile boundaries, giving up quickly, overwhelmed, disempowered, and insecure. Because he's insecure, because you feel disempowered, there's no boundaries. I wish my husband would try to pull some shit like that and then come back in a year. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. Now, not everybody feels this way, and infidelity does not mean that you don't have to be with your husband. That is me personally. No judgment if you want to take him back. That's not what I'm saying. He's your husband. You love him. My point is that he's always going to come back around as long as you continue to take him back. He's always going to be a bad actor as long as you allow him to act badly. He is not going to change on his own. He will not. Fights domestic jealousy. He is a selfish boy, and he's still very much a boy. And until he decides to grow the fuck up, he's just going to be a boy. You can thank his mother for all of this. And not really. He's a grown man. He needs to know what to do now. But that escapism, that ego boost, that stroking that he needs to have, and usually it's more than likely probably just all talk. But if this is a cycle, and it happens, and it happens, and it happens, and you have to teach this man emotional intelligence because his mama babied him the whole time, no thank you. No thank you. You get one maybe 2 times to fuck me over. And that was me back then. That's not me today. I don't got time for that stuff. This was me back when I was younger. You had a time or two. Don't waste your time. Please. Please. And let me stop lying all the way. I was with somebody for 8 years. You want to talk about a cycle? You want to talk about a cycle? I was in one for 8 years of a cycle. Back and forth and back and forth and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Time is the one thing that we'll never be able to get back, ladies and gentlemen. Time is the one thing that we will never be able to get back. Do not waste your time on somebody that does not want to waste their time on you. Miss Robbins, because if he's not wasting your time on you, he's out in November doing other things. You hear me? All right, Miss Robin, this one's for you, love bug. Ladybug, a little ladybug. We got a general reading for you, lovey. Should I take this trip with my cousin? Victoria, yes, take the trip with your cousin. Don't overextend yourself financially, but take the trip. You need it emotionally. But that's what I'm saying. Be easy financially. Sweet Kyra, you're more than welcome, love bug. I hope just be careful. Just be careful. It's not going to change. Just be safe. Robin, did something happen to you emotionally this week? A heartbreak, emotional pain. Not necessarily a breakup, but did something happen that kind of tugged at the heartstrings a little bit that you need to make a decision about? Yes? All right. You got a lot of stuff going on right now, and I don't exactly know what this energy is, but there's definitely a decision that needs to be made. All right? Something that needs to be let go of the past. I don't know if you're being stubborn about this or if this other energy around you is being stubborn, but I see a very stubborn energy on the table. Solve this sooner rather than later. It's gonna be an insidious seed that festers if you don't figure out whatever. If you don't make whatever decision this is, it's gonna be an insidious seed that like festers. All right, make your decision. You already know which way you want to go, anyways. It's time to rethink an approach. It's time to pivot. It's time to make a change, make a move. Is it personal or job? I literally see both. Stubborn power, boss-wise, and best friend. It could be somebody at work. It could be personal. That's why I was like, I don't exactly know where this energy is, but I see a loss, painful. Suffocating, nagging, like just an overall, like, girl, what happened? I don't necessarily know which energy it's coming from because it's seeming all over, but it's saying just to let go of the past, that you're overloaded, take a step back, 50,000 foot view, right? Look down and see what's going on, but a decision has got to be made one way or the other. If it is about work, I don't think this is about work, friend. I don't think this is about work. I think that this is personal. I don't. I know you're doing the traveling thing. We're waiting for this other job to start. I know you got a lot of things up in the air right now, money and other stuff like that. I do not think that this is what this energy is. I think it's more gut, more personal. All right? Yeah, I don't think it's work. I'm going to pivot on that whole statement. This is deeper than that. Now, it could be somebody at work that you have an emotional relationship with, but it's not like coins, that like money like that. All right, Miss Valerie, sweetheart, this one is for you. Miss Valerie, my love. Why does Eddie lie so much and pushes me away? Is there somebody new? Why does Eddie lie so much and push me away? Miss Valerie, are you guys in a committed relationship? Like, is it commitment, or are you guys in a situationship? Miss Valerie, this is for you, my darling. Guys, thank you so much for tapping that screen and sharing the live. I very much appreciate it. It's 9 o'clock. We hit 50,000. We kick butt, take names, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why? Miss Valerie, sweetheart. Are you here? Valerie, I'm trying to see if you guys were in a committed relationship at some point. I don't see you in here. I'm just going to give you the read, sweetheart. You're going to have to catch it on the back end. I'll wait another moment. Palette cleanser. Valerie, girl, are you here? One more shameless plug as we're waiting for Valerie. Guys, if you haven't already, I wrote a whole book. Elemental Journey to Cohesiveness. Finding your happy through earth, air, fire, and water. What do we go over? All the things. Budgeting, love languages, how to show up for each other, all the things. All right, I'm not seeing Leslie, guys. I'm going to go ahead and just give the reading. We'll go from there. Miss Leslie. Leslie, my God. Valerie, I'm sorry. It's probably why she's not in the damn room. I've been saying the wrong name. Valerie. 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 No? Okay. Why does Eddie lie so much, girl? He did find somebody new because he was bored. I'm going to be very honest. I'm sorry. Relationship problems, lies and gossip. He was stubborn. I don't want you living in delusional land thinking that he's going to come back. He is with somebody else. Recover from the lost girlfriend. Walk away. He manipulates. Okay? Broccoli. All right, Miss Valerie, that is for you. Why does he push you away? Because I do think there's somebody else. He manipulates you, and I would not hang around for it. All right. Darling, I waited. I sorry. I try. We don't want to get this line going. I don't want to wait too much. This is from 8:46 in 20 minutes. Okay. Damn, that's the kind of honest I love. Sometimes I tried not to be like, I try. That was too much though. And she wasn't there, so I don't feel, I don't ever want to hurt anybody's feelings. Like, I can feel stuff sometimes, and it's like, oh, shit. I'm not trying to say some shit. Energy is energy, and most of the readings that I give, people already know. I'm a very true believer that I don't give much information that people don't already experience, feel, know, have an inkling, right? An intuitive. So when I really feel something very strong, I kind of, I don't ever want to plant negative seeds of doubt in somebody if they don't already have those feelings. If I can feel some energy that other people can't, I just try to be careful with my words as to not, you know, words have power and words are important. So that's why I try not to be so blunt or crude or crass. I'm trying to watch my swearing, all these things. It's purposeful. Just try not to, you know. All right. Enough explanation. Here I go. Michelle D. Michelle D, sweetheart, what are Dale's intentions with me? Miss Michelle, what are Dale's intentions with me? Michelle, this is for you, sweetheart. Does Dale work all the time? Or does he have like a lot going on? Always busy, always got something to do. Just always on the run. Like with stuff though, not even like BS, but like, I gotta go here, gotta pick him up here, always going. Miss Michelle? Not really. All right. Does he have, what are his intentions? I do think that he wants to be with you, but I think he's overwhelmed. That's why I'm asking. So it may not be physical, but he's got some type of burden that's on him. Does he look to you as in a light? Yes. Wanting to be with you? Yes. Manifestation? Yes. But is he heavy? Is there a lot going on? Yes. I want to say that he's recovering from a loss, but I do think that he does look at you in a very romantic, positive way. He's a bit damaged though, so and maybe that's what that burden is. I don't think that he is at full capacity to be an amazing partner at the moment, but he does like you. So give a little bit of grace and space for him and how he shows up. What are his intentions? I think he's romantically interested and that they're good intentions. I just think he's a little damaged. That's all. And let's talk about it. Who isn't? Well, no, we're all a little damaged. I don't give a shit. If somebody tells you they're not damaged to some form or fashion and something did not shape them as a human, they're lying. This is what it is. That's what shapes human experiences. So nobody can escape it, unfortunately. All right, Sherry, sweetheart, this is for you. Will Nicholas reply if I try contacting him again, or is he purposefully ignoring me? Miss Sherry, will Nicholas reply if I try contacting him again, or will he purposefully ignore? Oh, girl, he's purposefully ignoring. He's burnt out by the situation. He doesn't want to talk about it. I would give him a little bit more time. Tension, obstacles, arguments, illusion, holding back, indecision, exhaustion, burnout. I would not. Will Nicholas reply? I'm going to say no to that. I would not waste my time. No. Let that shit simmer a little bit more, okay? Miss India, sweetheart, got new information yesterday. Did my husband emotionally or physically cheat? Miss India. Did my husband emotionally or physically cheat? Sorry, guys. Eesh. My husband emotionally or physically cheat? I don't think he physically cheated. You've asked me before a few times. I don't think he was in the streets like that. I don't. I don't think he physically cheated. If he did anything, it was emotional. I do not think that he was in the streets in the sheets. I do not. He's selfish. He's greedy. I don't think that, I just don't feel it. But was he talking to somebody else? Could he be entertaining? Yes. Yes, because he wants to be brought back to life. He wants to feel good again, because right now the world to him is upside down. Your whole worlds are upside down. But I don't think he's out there. No. So, found out, is he physically? No. Emotionally? I'll say yes to emotional. Manipulation, boredom? I'll say yes to emotional. I do not think he physically cheated on you. I don't. At that point, what's worse, right? You're going through a divorce, and now he finds solace emotionally in somebody else. That sometimes can be just as bad, especially in your specific circumstances. But friend, we are separated. At like the separation that you have emotionally made, you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Remember when we asked, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right? Yes, you are. Regardless of what the he's out there doing. You hear me? Miss Vanessa, sweetheart, this one is for you. Ex-Justin, Sag, you are the Scorpio. Thank you. Are in a complicated situation. There's a third party who he's been in contact with because she claims it's been 24. Oh, wow. So you got some girl claiming she's pregnant by your man. Okay. 24 weeks. Okay. It seems like we're trying to fix things. We spend time on a daily basis. I even sleep over. What's going to happen? Are you going to stay with him through this baby? Have you chosen? Are you down for the ride? He's your ex. You guys are trying to get back together. There's a pregnant woman now involved. Are you down to stay with the baby through this? 24 weeks that's not that long, girl. That's a big commitment to put yourself in for having somebody not necessarily show up for you. Okay. Miss Vanessa, this one is for you, my love. What's going to happen between Justin and I? Will we get through this together and make things work out between us? If so, what's the possible timeline? We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot of time into it. Okay. You've been through a lot and you've put a lot of time into it. Okay. Now, Zira is going to tell you, I don't know how old you are, but that is a huge financial and emotional commitment to take on to somebody. And this man better be all worth it. This man better be all in. And the way that you led the conversation is my ex. I don't know if I would be down to ride for an ex that's going through something like this, girlfriend. I just really want you to take that into mind, right? Okay, Zira's off the table. That's girl to girl, auntie advice, right? I do think things are going to work out for you. I do think that you guys have a deeper connection This is the cards. You guys do have a deeper connection. He's generous and he is reliable when you guys are together. Act now, stay focused, and don't be reckless. Even though that this person is coming around, let's talk about it. It may not be his, all right? Teamwork coming together. It is going to be a bit of frustration, delays, postponements. You guys are going to have to work on things. However, satisfaction is on the table, letting go of the past. Him showing up, being creative, and showing up for you also is on the table. So, yes, the situation is extremely complicated. I do think that you guys can navigate it well. I'm waiting for the DNA test for us to make the final call. That part. I do think that that's exactly, keep doing what you're doing. Good morning, Milwaukee. Keep doing what you're doing, because that it may not be his. So if it's been through a lot and you've put the time in and he's showing up for you, okay, he is showing up for you the way that I think he is, the way that he should be, then figure out whose baby it is and then go from there, okay? I do think you guys are going to be fine regardless, and I do think that you guys are going to work it out regardless, okay? All right. If you get to 9:30, can you hold off for 30 minutes? I have a conference call. Actually, with that said, you guys, I'm going to shut my list down because I have got to get off at 10 myself. I have a call at 10 o'clock, so let me close my list. So we make sure that everybody, guys, my list is closing, and we are going to knock this out. I did not realize what time it was. And I'll let you guys know what's going on with the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people on the list, and this one is for Miss Jennifer. She put in at 9 o'clock, guys. So again, I'm about 15, 20 minutes in the rears. All right? But it's because I felt deep down too, but I didn't want to feel like I'm biased. Yeah, girlfriend, he's a good, ride out the wave. Just ride the wave out for a little while. Regardless, is it shitty? Yes. Is he worth it? If he's worth it for you, don't just give up just yet. There's a lot of things that can come about, right? All right. You're more than welcome, sweetheart. You're more than welcome. Miss Jennifer, this one is for you. Miss Jennifer, Manchester, I see you. UK, our friends from over the pond. Hi, darling. All right. Wanted to see, how do my finances look for the rest of the year? Will I be able to catch up on my rent? Miss Jennifer, sweetheart, we are looking at money for you. Where are we at with money? Miss Jennifer, this is your reading. What are our finances looking like, and will I be able to catch up? Oh, girl, you've been very hopeless when it comes to money. Withdrawn. Do you even look at your bank account anymore, Jennifer? Do you look at your bank account anymore? Or are you too afraid to look at it? Like, I don't want to see what the fuck's in it right now. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Are you like a once a week checker? No, I'm too afraid. Yep. Okay. You got to stop being a once a week checker. Let's start there. Okay. We'll never be able to see our money if we don't see our money. Right? And like, girl, I ain't got no money in there. There's nothing to see. There's always something to see. The reason I asked you, are you not a checker, is because I used to not be a checker. And how much you got? I don't know. I know I'm not negative. That's all I know. I don't have to look every day. I know I'm not negative. I could have 15 cents in that bad boy. It's not negative. Okay? I was one of those. Friend, the reason I'm saying all of this, what do you see in my finances? They're not looking great. Okay, on the table, it does not look great. The first polling that I did. Lack of long-term vision. Girl, you don't even look at your money. You don't even look at it. How you know what you got if you don't even look at it? Restlessness, energetic, talkative, new ideas. You have to figure out how to work with the money that you have. I'm doing it. I have a whole section on here on budgeting. How to budget, how to show up for yourself, how to start saving, where to get a budget, all the things. Now, we could talk about it all day long, but until you put it into practice, it doesn't mean anything. Start looking at your money. You need to know where everything is coming in from and going out from. And from there, you can control it a little bit better. All right? Hopelessness, withdrawn. This is why you don't look, because you're like, what's the fucking point? I got too much going on. As far as your rent is concerned, friend, if you do not get clarity If you do not get some clarity, you are not going to make your rent, and you're going to have to look elsewhere, okay? So please, I am begging you, look at your money. Let go of all past ideas. Girl, if you got subscriptions, whatever you used to do in the past, I got my nails done, I got this car, all that shit, we're not doing any of that stuff anymore. We are letting go of the things that we did in the past because we got to keep the rent for the future. I'm not even saying that you're doing all that stuff now. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just saying, okay? This is what the cards are telling me. You're strong-willed and you're successful. Friend, all of these things can come into place, but I do need you to look at your money, and you will be successful. Good luck is on the table, and all these things will come into practice or into fruition if you start looking at your money. All right? So, everything can change. I paid, not sure if you got it. If you guys paid, I have 9 people on my list yet. So if I've not yet called your name, you are still on the list. This one is from 9 o'clock. We're about 20 minutes in the rears, all right? So, Miss Jennifer, yes, you're going to be able to catch up, but you got to start paying attention to what's going on with your cash, okay? Don't be so, I'm going to say, financially immature with your bank account. You know what I'm saying. All right. Miss Kelly Morgan. Kelly, sweetheart, this one is for you. Miss Kelly, this one is for you. I've been in a situationship with Robbie for a year. Do we have a future, or should I move on? I wanted a commitment at this point. I'm in a situation. Okay. Today makes a year. Oh, friend. Do you have a future, or should I move on? So today's the year of this relationship. We're just in a situationship. We have not put labels on it. We need to know where we're at. All right. Do you work around his schedule? Like, when you guys do things, is it always around his timing? I got time to see you, I'm going to come and see you. But when you want to do stuff, it's not always that easy. All right. I'm just saying, yeah. Okay. He likes you, but he's selfish. You have more compassion for this relationship than he does. If you were to walk away right now, will he be a little bit jealous? Will he, you guys live 45 minutes apart. Yeah. If you were to walk away, will he be a little bit jealous? Will he be a little bit sad? Yes. But he's not going to chase you. Accept the change, I cannot talk. Accept change, obstacles to success, and deception and fights are close. You're overstressed with the relationship. I don't think this guy is going to give you what you want. I don't think he's going to give you the commitment that you want. You've been in it for a year. Today is a year. I would have that very intense conversation with him. Look, this card was upside down, right? I'm looking for a happy home, homeboy. And right now, after a year of being in an adult relationship with you, I'm ready to walk the fuck away. What do we got? Wait till the weekend, but have these conversations. This is what I want. I'm looking for a commitment. I need you to give me yes or no. I don't think he's going to give you a yes. He's probably going to pussyfoot around answering the question. And if he does, girl, you have your answer. All right? I wouldn't waste any more time either. Like, I need to at least be on the same page. At least be on the same page. But I think you're going to get your answer from him sooner rather than later, simply by asking. Yeah. I'm sorry, love. I know, it's just like it's been a year. Like, it'll get better. It'll get better. And then another year goes by. And then another year goes by. And then all of a sudden, well, you move up to girlfriend. Now after 3 years, oh, now you have a commitment. No, that's not how healthy relationships work. No. Abby, sweetheart, this one is for you. Alex, current thoughts and feelings. New connection, co-workers, soulmate vibes. Yeah. All right. Alex's current thoughts and feelings. New connection, co-workers, soulmate vibes. Abby, sweetheart, this is for you. Phyllis, yes, D does love you. Love is hard, but yes, I do think that Phyllis D has feelings for you. Is Alex in another relationship? Is Alex in a relationship? He ended 1 month ago. I think that, okay. Okay, new connection, soulmate vibe, yes. I think that someone might pop up from the past. As soon as I don't think that he is as over the ex as possible. Not that he might still be talking to her, but she's still, if the ex pops up, something's coming back around. That's it, that's all. I don't necessarily think he's entertaining it, but something is going to come back around. How does he feel? I think that the energy that you have is good. Planning for the future is here. Communication is good, but I do think that there's a bit of indecisiveness here. So just, it's new. Take it slow, take it easy. Be responsible. I see a bit of emotional immaturity on the table. Just make sure that you guys, especially with being working together, make sure that you guys approach this in a methodical, and I'm going to say methodical kind of way. Friendship. We work to make sure that all the ducks are in a row before anything romantic happens, because that's going to be the first thing to screw up everything. Okay? So I do think that he likes you, but make sure that it is all for the right reasons, that he's not running away from something. And the reason I say that is because if he's running away from something, that means his crazy ex is going to be chasing him and she's going to pop the fuck back up. And that's what I'm feeling. So just, good guy, not bad vibes. Just, I feel extra energy around for whatever reason. I don't know, but friendship. Work on friendship. Miss Christina, sweetheart, this one is for you. Miss Christina. What does it look like for Anthony and I? Are you guys dating, situationship, friends, co-workers? Who is Anthony to you? What is the relationship that you guys have together? What does it look like? This is for Miss Christina A. Sweetheart, what is Anthony to you? Miss Christina. I'm just going to go ahead and read it. Cards are flipped. Sweetheart, I hope this is, I hope you're in the room. Hope you're here. Miss Christina A, this is for you. What does it look like for Anthony and I? I think that he's a bit selfish and that you guys have a little bit of limiting possibilities. The Lover's card is on the table, but it's in reverse or for a bit of disharmony. Again, what does it look like? I think you guys are together, but you guys have a lot to work on. I think that the lust there is, the sexual attraction is there, but the emotional attraction might need to be worked on and cultivated a bit more. Clarity and decisions need to be made. If you guys approach this, make sure you approach it right. The World card is there, and him showing up emotionally is there as well, but make sure that you both are ready for this because the disharmony card is on the table. All right, I think somebody is a little bit selfish in this relationship, nothing that can't be worked on. But the attraction is there physically. Work on the emotional aspect of it, okay? Miss Christina, that was for you. I'm sorry if you are not in the room. This is for Miss Candace, sweetheart. Oh, you are here. Good, good. All right, wonderful, wonderful. So you heard the message. Wonderful. All right, Miss Candace, sweetheart, this is for you, Miss Candace. My wife and I have been going through a lot for the last 6 months and going back and forth fighting. All right. Will we work it out or will we get divorced? Okay. All right, all right. So, lots of fighting or back and forth, back and forth. And you want to know where you guys are at as far as divorce. Golly. All right, friend. Shit. Okay. I try not to tell somebody, girl, you need to do X, Y, or Z. Emotions are emotions. Everybody has free will. Do what you want. But this reading is very strong. It doesn't sound good. It's not good. You guys have been living in a delusional land for a while. I don't think that the energy that you guys have had has been stable or balanced for some time. The overwhelmed, the chaotic, and disorganized energy within the relationship has brought you guys to like this fever pitch, and it's like you guys want it to change, but you're resistant to the change at the same time. It's almost like you guys feed off of the craziness, but it's an unhealthy craziness that you guys feed off of. Disharmony, isolation, misalignment, emotional immaturity, unreliable, bored. You guys don't know how to show up for each other anymore. And again, I think that this has happened some time ago. Like this has been going on for a while. Depression, personal low, depression, scandal, two-faced friends, obstacles to success. The only positive card I pulled in this entire fucking thing is that opportunities arise that you're better off on your own. Girl. I wish I could pull the card. Like, everything is in reverse. You have all spades, which is not great for playing cards. Deception. Personal low, scandal, two-faced friends. Now this is a club, but it's still a negative club. It's personal obstacles. The only positive I have for you is acting alone, being successful as opportunities arise. Don't enter a partnership. I don't know how else to say it. I'm not going to put those words into the universe because they're not my words to put. But will you guys work out, or will you get it? I think that it is very clear that one thing is not working, and that is your relationship, unfortunately. So I don't know how much more harmony is left on the table for you guys to even get to where you need to be, love. Like, everything seemed chaotic and yucky, and just how do you sort through that sludge? You guys don't even know how to talk to each other appropriately. Everything's a what? No, I wouldn't waste much more of my time in that relationship, personally. That's without the cards. She said this is 100,000%. I know I'm psychic. No, I'm just kidding. But friend, seriously, that's a big deal. We have kids, and that's a huge issue. There's lots of stuff but it's like the disharmony and the chaos. And with the kids, work on the heart. Okay. I'm going to give one last tidbit. I don't have children, but that adds a whole other layer of crazy to the emotional stuff. I always say the charts. I'm always about my charts. Get a chart. I don't know what that'll do. Organize the house. I see a lot of chaos, a lot of disorganization. Organize. Chart shit out. Wednesdays we do this. Thursdays, I don't know. But work on organization, right? If you can't just say deuces, I'm out, because there's other little ones involved, start trying to work on the organization within the house first. That'd be a good first step to take, because that's where I feel that is like static. All right, Catherine, sweetheart, this is for you, Miss Catherine. Miss Catherine. Is it time to work outside the home again, or am I being pushed to go back full force into my spiritual business? Is it time to go to work outside of the home again, or am I being pushed to go back full force into my spiritual business? My interviews keep getting canceled or blocked by other events. All right. Did your spiritual business ever, was your spiritual business ever able to sustain you financially? I see the coins were in reverse when it was able to. Okay. Were you able to make enough money? I see coins being in reverse. That was there. So I was just wondering if that was something that was an issue or spending. I just see money was a problem. Not necessarily anymore, and that's why I'm just asking. If it was, will it be in the future? I made bank for a while, paid off all my debt, then I got divorced. Ah, okay. But you were married. There's a dual income when you were doing it, yes? Did you guys share income when you were doing your spiritual business? And that allowed you to have that extra? The reason I'm asking this is because if that extra is no longer there, make sure that it is going to financially suffice. That's it. That's all. To all of this, my answer is yes. Okay. Yes, your interviews are being pushed off for a reason. I do think that you should get back into your business. I just want to make sure Yeah, dual income. He helped deplete finances. Not me. Say less. Say less. The exhaustion and the burnout has been because this is not your alignment. This is not supposed to be what you're doing. Recovery, acceptance, forgiveness, and finding your inner peace is what you should be doing. Work on your spiritual business. The debt forgiveness, this is a debt forgiveness, and that might make sense then. That's why I was just like, make sure your money is there. I make less but have more, but I want to feel more stable. I have a chronic illness now. Here's an issue. I'm going to be very honest with you, and that's why I keep asking you about money. If you have a chronic issue, and unless you know how to insure yourself, I work in insurance, that's why I'm saying this, make sure that your health insurance is there. A lot of people go back to work simply for health insurance purposes. It makes sure, we gotta talk about insurance. We are all adults, we all know. If you have a chronic illness, watch your coins and watch your money. As long as you have your health insurance and you can afford it for said illness. Now, if you're doing all natural and it's not an issue, and girl, I'm trying to do things holistically, say less. Again, just please watch your money. It keeps coming up. Procrastination is there. Stop procrastinating, girl. If you want to do this, do it. Temporary struggles. This is your temporary struggle. All your blockages, right? Your interviews canceling, but they're temporary. Abundance, nurturing, growth. This is what you are meant to do. You want to talk about spiritual leader? The Empress card. Empress. You hear me? Nurturing, femininity, beauty, growth, fertility, evolution, action, change. Prosperity. You will be successful. Good luck coming. Ancestors are on the table, girl. Please go back into your practice. Love it. Lean into it. People need to hear it, okay? That's a big yes for you, my love. All right, Miss Brandy, next question. Guys, I have 3 more questions left, and then we can do some rapid fire yes or no's, all right, until 10 o'clock. And I actually might get off a bit before then. I have a meeting at 10, all right? So I might jump up just a few minutes before. Were you going to show a sample of the birth chart? I'm interested. I can't show an example. I will. At the end, I will. I'm going to have to pull it up on my phone, but I can do like a screen share or something. I'll show you. So yes to that. Miss Brandy, sweetheart, this is for you. Was Chad bad for me or not a good person? Great question. Definitely 2 separate things. Definitely 2 separate things. You can have great people, great individuals, and be horrible together. Like good guy, terrible husband, or good guy, terrible father, or great girl, great co-worker, horrible girlfriend, whatever the case may be. People do show up very differently behind closed doors. So, elemental, journey to cohesiveness, finding your happy through earth, air, fire, and water. If you guys want a signed copy, those are available on the website. Otherwise, check them out on Amazon. Guys, do you want to hear something fun? I'm shuffling, girl. Brandy, I did not forget about you. So I was looking at my ratings on Amazon. Now, don't laugh at me, okay? Don't laugh. But it's a big deal for me. Because Amazon has like little different like groups and categories. I'm 400 in my category. I thought that was pretty cool. I'll get up there. I'm working on it. But I thought 400 for my first time writing a book like this. Now I've written other books before, but it was fiction. 400 in my little group, guys. I was so excited. That's all. We were looking the other day. I was like, let me see if anybody reviewed it, because I don't know if anybody reviewed it or not on Amazon. Somebody reviewed it, and I'm in 400. I was very excited. All right, I'm a whole nerd, but that's all right. Brandy, sweetheart, was Chad bad for me or not a good person? Was Chad bad for me or not a good person? Here's my question about Chad. Guys, thank you. I see all the congratulations. Thank you, guys. I was very excited. I'll get to 100. We'll get there. Then we'll do a big celebration. I just shout you out on social media. I appreciate you. Okay, so I don't think Chad is a bad person. I think Chad has come from a place of survival. So he's a bit manipulative, and he is a bit, he needs to survive. So he does things that aren't always the best because he's selfish that way. Is he a horrible person? I don't think so. Does he know how to manipulate to make sure that he's okay, which can lead him to be doing some kind of shitty things? Yes. So I'm going to say that overall he's probably not the best person, but it's because he's just always in a state of survival. I just got to make it. I just got to make it. I got to get there. I got to get there. And that's why he is the way he is. So it wasn't you. I'll say that. I felt like he was lying to me all the time about his past. Because of his past. Yeah, he has to lie about it because he's always in survival mode because of his past. He's always has to survive. Like, I just got to get there. I just got to get there. So I'm sure the lies, nothing's authentic because he's just trying to survive. So he could have a whole made up story just to get to the next. Yes, very manipulative and easily tempered. Yeah. So it wasn't you. Again, I don't know if he's a horrible person, but I think that under the circumstances that he grew up in, unfortunately, made him that way. But I guess that he's big enough. He's a big boy, right? Like, he knows what's right and what's wrong is wrong, I'd hope, at this point. But maybe not. Like, if you grow up with your parents stealing, right? Like, if you grow up in a crime family and your parents are doing all types of crazy shit, you don't know that that's bad at 5. You watch your mom do some fucked up shit and you just think it's okay because that's what your family does. I think that that's kind of where he came from. He didn't have much of a chance to begin with, is my point. All right. Is it your Ellie? He does blame his family and his exes. Well, okay. Yeah, he can blame them for, like I said, but you're a grown-up now. Like, but I do, his past is Your Ellie. Okay, good. Thank you. I did not want to butcher it, girlfriend. All right. Hi, sweetheart. Why is Seth ignoring me? We started talking a bit and he backed off out of nowhere. We were old friends, started catching feelings, and it felt like he did too, and then he backed off. Why did he? Okay, sweetheart. Where is Seth in all of this? Why is he ignoring? I think that he was with somebody else. Celebration, friendships, collaborations, postponements, reliable friend. I think that he was testing the waters with you, but then ended up going with somebody else because you guys started off as friends. There was no actual, like, intimacy. I think he was intimate with somebody else. Because he started catching feelings, he backed away from you because somebody else was already on the table in the background, or he found somebody else to speak with. Why is he ignoring you? Probably because he didn't have the balls to say that he is interested in somebody else, because I think he started catching feelings for you and has already been talking or was talking to somebody else. Didn't want to have the confrontation and say, hey, let's just be friends. So he just Homer Simpson his way all the way out of the picture. Selfish, rude, did not know how to communicate with you. That's all. Are you guys going to talk again? Probably. Is the friend thrown out the window? Probably not. But right now, I think that he's not ready to do the romantic catching feelings. I think feelings have been caught elsewhere. All right, Keegan, sweetheart, this one is for you. Keegan, this one is for you. Will Joe and I start dating after this talk? I finally told him my true feelings yesterday. Awesome. Will we start dating after the talk? True feelings have been talked about. I do think you guys are in the right direction, okay? I think you guys are heading in the right direction, but don't force him to do something that he doesn't want to do. Dishonesty, betrayal, trickery, theft, loyalty. It's the cheater's card. It's in the middle of the reading. If you push him too much, I think that it's going to push him away. Now, reconciliation is also on the table, along with love, harmony, happy family. Show up appropriately. Make sure that communication stays on point. Don't expect too much from the situation. Don't demand too much from the situation. If you guys do have an argument, handle it fast. Don't let it simmer. Don't let it sit. Don't explode. hey babe, this happened, let's talk about it, it's making me feel some kind of way, X, Y, and Z, right? I do think that you guys are going to grow. Do I see another female? I don't think he's cheating. No, I don't. I just don't want you to push. That's all. This doesn't necessarily mean that this isn't always the cheating card. It could just be dishonesty, and you could be dishonest about what you had for lunch. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think that there's anybody else on the table, but just you guys just have to talk. Let him lead where this goes. If you push too much, I think it might push him back. That's all. That's it. That's all. He's pouring into you. Meditation, seclusion. I think that you guys have had the time to sit and talk for him to figure things out. And open-hearted, honest, forward-moving. I think that you guys will be in a forward-moving relationship. Just let him lead. Not the whole time. You led the conversation, but you know what I mean. Now the ball is in his court is what I'm trying to say. The ball is in his court. That's the best way that I can speak that out. Guys, we've made it through the list. We've made it. It seemed like a long list today, guys. We are going to do rapid fire yes and no's. I will not talk. I'll try not to talk. I'm just going to give true yes or no's. I will not give explanations behind the yes or no's, guys. So if you ask questions that have I'm not giving any explanations. If you ask me if your husband is going to leave and I say no, I'm not following up, okay? So, I'm just saying. Rapid fire is rapid fire. Last shameless plug, guys. Check out the book Elemental, A Journey to Cohesiveness if you have not. Another fun fact, sooner rather than later, we are going to have access. We're going February 27th, it is going to be the tarot reading course that I will be giving, guys. That will be opening up probably Friday. We'll open it up Friday so you guys can sign up for the courses. You'll get your PDFs. There'll be no book shipped. You'll get a PDF straight away. So you guys can research. If you guys are interested in taking the tarot course, one thing that I would recommend is getting if you don't already have a deck, getting a Rider-Waite learner's deck. Okay, that's why I have these cards. It's going to be for the course coming up if you guys are interested in learning how to read tarot for yourselves. Okay? Okay. Now, that is my last shameless plug. Other than that, you guys know where to find me. All my other private appointments are in the link in the bio. Check out the bio. Let's go. I'm going to have it available on Friday, you guys. I'll have the opening on Friday. I need to kind of just work out some logistics. But it's going to be through, doesn't matter. It'll be on the website. It's going to be glorious. I'm very excited. It's going to be nothing like the conference. We're going to have a plant. No, because I'm actually getting together the course. So the course basically is going to be, I'm going to be walking through it. But if you guys wanted to take the course without me around, it's going to literally be videos, a video course of me talking, going through the cards, my approach to how I read. That's the biggest thing. I'm like, well, you guys can go find tarot readers anywhere. You want to know what the Knight of Cups is? We'll do this and read it. You can see what the Knight of Cups represents, right? It was my approach to it that I really had to well, fuck, I know how to read, but how did I learn how to read? I had to really work through it. So what I have written down in my process is what I use very specifically of how I learned, got, and understood my tarot. So that is what I'm going to be teaching in the class. So I was like, why would I teach it? Why did the guy, who would want to learn from me? Well, I do have a different way of approaching. Maybe not different, but it is my way. Anyways. Miss Nick, I just stopped on your live to tell you that you're going, oh, girl. Thank you. That was a hidden one. I thought you were going to say, girl, stop and start reading cards. All right. All my spiels are done. Yes or no's? Rapid fire, yes or no's. Miss D, should I continue with the lawsuit against the bus company? Miss D, should I continue with the lawsuit against the bus company? D, should I continue? Yes. Trevor cheating on me with my friend. Is Trevor cheating on me with my friend? Is Trevor cheating on me with my friend? Yes. Kim, will the money I'm expecting really come through? Is the money I'm expecting really come through? Will the money I'm expecting really come through? No. Anna, was the message Jake sent me last night meant for me? Good message, overthinking, just curious. Was the message meant for me? Was the message meant for me? Yes, he's trying to record. Yes. Yes. Jessica, does Emmanuel feel bad about our last conversation? Jessica, does Emmanuel feel bad about our last conversation? Does Emmanuel feel bad? No, he does not. Sonia, is the new romantic beginning between Lizelle and I after last night? Is there a new romantic beginning between me and Elle? Yes, there is. Jen, does Chris still have love for me? Miss Jen, does Chris still have love for me? Miss Jen, where are you at with Chris? He does, but you guys are stuck. But yes to that question. Jessie, does E want more than our friendship? Does E want more than our friendship, Jessie? Does E want more than friendship? Yes. Am I with my soulmate, Miss Amy? Am I with my soulmate? Am I with my soulmate? No. Will P and Yavar be back together again? Sorry if I butchered those names. Will we be back together again? No. Jen, does Chris have love for you? I said yes to that, love bug. Does my boyfriend not want to spend Valentine's Day with me because of his kid's mom? Is there somebody in the way of you two spending Valentine's Day together? XOXO. Yes. She's in the way, yes. Or it's because of her, yes. Is the gang better known as IRS? Is the gang better known as the IRS going to actually give me my refund this year? Girl. Oh, Nika, that is so funny. I'll tell you. That is so funny that you said that. Yeah. Are you going to get it back? That's the fucking question. You're going to have to fight for it. Girl, you're going to have to fight for it. Autumn, sweetheart, I hope you have a wonderful day, my girl. I hope you have an amazing day. Miss Reed, do you see Jason completing about reaching out soon? Contemplating, completing. Oh my God. No. No, I do not. Miss Dawn, is Aiden changing his mind about wanting to reconcile romantically? Is he changing his mind? Yes. Yeah. Jessica, will Brad and I get back together romantically? Will we get back together romantically? Will Brad and I get back together romantically? Yeah. Yes. Is Valentine's Day going to be good for me? Is Valentine's Day going to be good for me, Miss Audrey? Is Valentine's Day going to be good? Yes. Amy, does Sean want a serious relationship with me? Miss Amy, does Sean want a serious relationship with me? Yes. Abby, you're more than welcome, love bug. Should I give him another chance? Abby, should I give him another chance? No. No. Does AJ want this relationship? Does AJ want this relationship? Does AJ want this relationship? Yes. Amber, will Carlos reach out to reconcile? Will Carlos reach out to reconcile? You're going to have to reach out first, so no to that. Liberty, is Mia going to end things with me tonight? Is Mia going to end things with me tonight? Is Mia going to end things with me tonight? Yes. Claudia, is Marcos going to reach out soon? Is Marcos going to reach out soon? No. Coco, is M's mom's in monitoring spirit? Is M's mom a monitoring spirit? Monitoring spirit. Yes. Miss Allie, will I go on a tropical vacation this year? I'm all about the vacations, Miss Allie. Will we go on a tropical vacation this year? Money's going to be right, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Leaving home, yes. Monica, will Daniel reach out when I give him space? Will he reach out when I give him space? Will he reach out when I give him space? Yes, he will. Mandy, will Nick reach out today? It's been distant. Will Nick reach out today? He's been distant. Is Nick going to reach out? Is Nick going to reach out? No, not today. Nicole, will I see Stuart again? Miss Nicole, will I see Stuart again? Will I see Stuart again? Yes. Might be a little while, but yes. Julie, will Alejandro want a serious romantic relationship with me? Does Alejandro want a relationship with me? No. Coco, is M's mom against us reconciling? Is M's mom against us reconciling? Is M's mom against us reconciling? Yes. Yeah, she doesn't think you guys know how to do. Yes, she's against it. Cheryl, does my husband want to reconcile? Does my husband want to reconcile? I'm going to say yes to that. Yes. Lenny, does Chris have strong feelings for me? Lenny, does Chris have strong feelings for me? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Jessica, should I give Brad another chance? Miss Jess, should I give Brad another chance? I wouldn't if I were you. But it looks like you're going to. Balance is there. So for you and your cards, yes. But he did... Yeah. I wouldn't do it. I personally wouldn't do it. I don't think that he's the right person for you. I don't... Yes and no's are so finite. So that's... You got me there, girlfriend. I don't like telling people what to do. But with the feeling that I'm getting, yes. Is P thinking of us? Coffee maker. Is P thinking of us? No. Vanessa, will my husband call me soon to reconcile? Miss Vanessa, will my husband call me soon to reconcile? Yes. Yes, he will. Isabel, is Marco's post for me? Was Marco's post for me, Miss Isabel? Was his posts for me? He wanted you to see them, yes. Sierra, is DJ watching my IG? Is DJ watching my IG? Yes, he is. From the sidelines, he's not commenting, just watching. Bianca, does Damien still have romantic feelings for me? Does Damien still have romantic feelings for me? No. Liza, will Juan and I get back together? Miss Liza, will Juan and I get back together? Liza, will Juan and I get back together? Eventually, yes. Coco, will I have a career change this year? Will I have a career change this year? Yes. 6 months or so. All right, guys, I have got to run. I got to be prompt in 2 minutes somewhere else, guys. I appreciate you so very much. Quick little spiels. You guys know where to find me if you are interested in, I would say free readings. I wish I could do free private readings, but time does not commit. Time does not permit. If you guys want private readings, they're not free, but they are private. The link is in the bio. All right. I do same days, private readings, birth charts. Somebody wanted to see the birth chart. Let me see real quick if I can. Let's see. Background. Let's see if I can do this real quick, you guys. This. So when you get the birth chart, it's going to be 12 houses, right? So there's about 20 pages of this. So you're going to get what your sun sign is, what your moon sign is, your sign, and what house it is. And then from there, it's going to give explanations. This was just a kind of like a generic mock-up, just as far as the I gotta get all the way out of the way. I don't know how to do this the right way, you guys. I'm new at all this stuff. So this is what a birth chart would look like. There's about 20 different pages because you guys have 12 houses, right? So each one of these is going to be what your house is. But then on top of that, let me go back in, enhance. As well. And so this is, oh no, that's going to come. This is just your signs with all of the signs, but your birth chart is going to be plotted, which I'm trying to find. Hang on. That's it. I don't think I have a hand plotted chart available, but anyways, this is what it looks like. So that is a birth chart. It's going to be about 20 pages of all the things. I do have to run, you guys. Love and light. Gotta go. Waiting for a call to come in. Hope that was enough. I'll see you guys later. Bye.